What is up, FIFA commoners? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for deciding to watch another video on the channel. If you're new on this corners, you know how it goes. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We completed Emerson. Okay, so we started this episode because we completed Emerson. He already has 2 games on him, and I just thought, because I'm in the process of completing an icon SB, and I was gonna submit Emerson, but I thought, why not? Why not? Before we do that, I haven't reviewed the guy yet. You're going to get to see prime time Emerson doing his thing, moving across the pitch, giving us life. But we're going to be able to determine exactly, is Emerson a player that we want to keep into the club? He's 5'11", high work rates. That's very good. Box to box. Somebody who's going to go up, go down, come back down, support the team. 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot. That's fantastic. He has the pace. Really, he does have the pace to be able to be essential to the gameplay. The 90 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. He has the attacking positioning, 94, all that good stuff. 96 sharp shot power. Finishing is not crazy. That's the issue. His finishing. Just like Boris said, I don't think Boris even gave him a try. This guy is playing with, wow, as a CM, he has his chemistry all wrong, but he's still at 100 range. But a good-looking team. A good-looking team indeed. Where's Emerson? Where is Emerson? There he is. There he is. There he is. Ooh, he couldn't beat him there. He couldn't beat him. Of course. Come on, Emerson. Oh, I'm not in... He got that. Yes! What a build-up! What a build-up! The breakthrough pace of Emerson there. That was brilliant. Oh! Oh, very, very good pass back from Emerson there, but unfortunately... Where is Emerson? There he is. Come on. Ooh, that was a beat. That was a beat. That was a beat. My lesson quickly. Oh, let's go. Emerson. Emerson providing the supportive run there. Emerson, do you read that? Do you read that? Yes. Everybody read that. Good stuff, boys. Okay, so let's go ahead and complete a little summary after the first game. Let's look at the stats that you see on the right-hand side there of the screen. He has 83% pass accuracy. That's very good on an average of 88 for the team. He has an 89% dribbling success rate out of 94 for the entire team. Those averages, those stats are very good to me. 12 passes and 9 dribbles. So that's about 1/7 of the contributions when it comes to passing and dribbling for the team. And when it comes to this tackle, he only had 1 tackle, but 100% tackling accuracy because he did get the ball. The next thing is going to be the possession. He lost the ball as much as he wanted. You can see that at the bottom end of the screen there. So he had 3 possession won out of 16 and 3 possession lost out of 16 as well. The next thing is the distance. He didn't slack around on the field. 6.6 kilometers covered by our guy Emerson for an average of 5.6 for the team. And the distance sprinted, that's not really important because most of the sprints are done by myself manually. 2.9 out of 2.1. I did try and use him as much as possible, so the distance coverage, the distance he covered is sensational still. Moving on to the last one that we will be reviewing here is how many times did he get beaten? How many times did a player beat him? Beaten by opponent, you can see that at the bottom right there, and I will show you that by removing this, but he was beaten twice, only twice by the opponent. And that's very good. And like I said earlier, 1 tackle, 1 success, tackle, 1. That's fantastic. So only beaten twice. That's pretty good for a box-to-box midfielder. Let's jump into the next game and let's see if these stats hold on or if they're even better. Okay, Baby Musa. This is the next team we will be facing. He is playing with that flashback. The left back, what's his name? Pereira. He also has Anderson on that end. He has the MLS player, Argentinian right up there, Arroyo. Who's that? That's Emerson now? Good. I felt like this guy's not attacking. And I don't like that. I don't like... Oh, Emerson, run in that space, bro. Like, Emerson, you had to Oh, good. That was a good tackle from Emerson. Give it to Emerson. Please. Fast. And where is Emerson? Where is Emerson? Where are you, bro? Do that pass. Emerson is going to play as a left mid instead, just because he has that defending presence, but he also has that attack. I want to free him up a bit more than where he is in the midfield there, and give him a try. Come on, Emerson. What a catch. Come on, we don't play that. We don't play that. Okay. Emerson. Ball again back to Emerson. Emerson can... No, he can't. He can't pass it back. Good. Good job from Emerson. Good job. Good job. Can he show pace? Can he show pace? Can he show pace? What? Yo, that was an insane run. That was a Bale Copa del Rey type run. Okay, perfect. So let's do a little bit of a summary on the second game for Emerson really quickly. He gets a rating of 7. Previous game he got 8. Now, looking at, first of all, the passes he completed and the dribbles. So he has 80% pass accuracy as opposed to 85 for the entire team. That's pretty good. 20 passes and he completed 16 out of those 20 passes. That's very, very, very good. The dribbling, he did 16 dribbles and completed 100% dribbles. That is insane. That is very, very good. So he still has here, he's consistent with that 1/7 in terms of contribution when it comes to passing and when it comes to dribbling. I like that. He stayed consistent there. Now, looking at the possession is very, very interesting, right? He won 5 times the ball and lost the ball 5 times. So 5 possessions won, 3 possessions lost. Consistent again with the previous game. He had lost the ball 3 times, but this time he wins because we played the entire game this time. He has a lot more possessions won. That's fantastic when it comes to the possession. Now, the distance covered, again, he is an absolute beast here. When it comes to the distance, and I'll show you this by removing the logo very quickly. When it comes to the distance, he did sensationally well. He is the second in line right after Saka, who has about 14 kilometers covered. He has 13.9 distance covered, and I barely focused on him. I wasn't focusing on him while I was playing. I was just trying to win. As you can see, it was a FUT Champions game. So that's very good for the distance. He's not slacking. The next thing is how many times was he beaten. So to do that, we'll go really quickly to the defending, and in the defending, we'll see exactly that. In the defending, he was beaten only once. Again, very, very consistent with his previous game. Beaten only once, had 1 slide tackle, completed that slide tackle. Slide tackling success rate remains at 100. That's very, very good. And his success rate is at 20%. Listen, Emerson is a good card. I think, honestly, for what he offers, the fact that he's free, I've played both of these games in FUT Champs, and he has given me a lot of reasons to like him. To conclude on this card, this Emerson card, let's resume it super quickly. He gets a W for engagement. He's very engaged throughout the entire game. He covered the second biggest distance in kilometer in terms of player, Saka being in second, and he was consistent throughout the 2 games in covering that distance. He's very versatile. He can play as a CDM, he can play as a CM, he can also play as a left mid or right mid in a 3 center back formation. So somebody who is going to cover the wings fully. He's going to go up and he's going to come back down. He does have that with that high transition ability in the midfield. He's very good at getting the ball and transitioning the game into attack, right? But if you lose the ball and you take your cursor off of him, he's going to run back and provide that defending work rate that is very, very good. And he's also free. So W for that. L, specifically because of his shooting. His shooting is quite poor. You're going to be a little bit worried when you're in a situation to shoot with him. He has 80 finishing only. In terms of strength, he has 89 strength, but I didn't feel like that strength was consistent. So he gets an L for strength inconsistency. He has 97 aggression, but in terms of strength, he did get bullied sometimes. And in terms of positioning in the midfield, that's also something you got to be very careful of. He has only 80 vision in terms of, and that probably comes into account with his placement. He has 94 attacking positioning, but his positioning in the midfield, depending on where you play him, make sure you know where he is at all times, because once he has the ball, he has very specific attributes you're ready to deploy with him. So you need to know where he is when he gets the ball, so that you can use those skills at a in a good way. To finalize, he gets for the verdict, he gets an 8.5, a solid 8.5 on 10. If you don't have fodder, this is a card that you will complete and you might send into the fodder trash, just like Boris, just like other big YouTubers might have done. But if you have Romero, if you have that Kulusevski, and you're a Tottenham fan, like that Danny Aaron boy, you might want to go ahead and complete him and put him in your team. He gets a solid 8.5 out of 10 from the FIFA Commoner. Drop a like on this video, a little something different. We hadn't completed his review, but we do it now. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you very soon for another video on the channel. Peace out!